To modify a database, click on the database name in the left column. Under the Structure tab, we can modify any tables inside the database. We can also create new tables by entering the table name and the number of columns we'd like to start with. Much of this area we've already worked with before. In the SQL tab, we can execute SQL commands to our database. We'll explore SQL in much more detail later in this course. Under the Search tab, we can search for words or values in specified tables or columns. To do so, enter the search term, specify the search criteria. In this case, we'll select the first option, at least one of the words. Select the table you want to search. You can also specify the column if you'd like to. We'll leave it at the table name and click the Go button to start the search. So you can see that it brought back one result. And if I click the Browse button, I can see that it found one record with the value TED inside one of the columns. We can export a database under the Export tab. To do so, select the export method, either quick or custom, and the format you'd like to export to. PhpMyAdmin supports many different formats. Typically, you'd use either the SQL or CSV for a Microsoft Excel compatible format. We can import a database as well. First, we specify the file we want to import. And you can do that by clicking the Choose File button, and then you can locate the file that you'd like to import. The file must be in a compatible format and a maximum size of 128 megabytes. The file type must also be specified, and this can be done from the Format Select menu, and you can see all the different file types here. Okay, so again, CSV and SQL are likely the most commonly used. For best results, you can leave the other options as default. For example, the partial import and the format specific options, just leave them as is. Under the Operations menu, we can rename or delete a database. To rename, simply type the new name in the rename field and click Go. To remove the database, click the Drop the Database link. Keep in mind that this will permanently delete the database with all its contents. We can copy a database by entering the new database name in this text field. All the content of the existing database will be copied under the new name specified here. This is a great way to create a backup of an existing database. So if I were to click Go, you can see that a duplicate of the My Website database appears here. And the only difference is that the database name has changed. So that's a great way to create backups, and I'm sure you'll be doing that quite often.